baby. It is the Cosmic Cats. So I was just working, right? Come on. Let me get this charger in here. I was just working, right? And it's been kind of a struggle because just going through stuff in life and life, you know what I'm saying? But I also have always been a content creator. Like being a content creator is not like a big deal to me. Just a disclaimer, like I like to talk to people. I like to get what's on my mind off. And the biggest thing was an identity crisis that I was having, which, ooh, baby, I was having it, but not in a way that most people have it. Um, I'm not very typical, but there are things that are typical in my human race that I do. And sometimes I have fear, and sometimes I have, anxiety and things like that. But I've been really praying, and I hope that you pray too. Like everybody should pray because that's just a good meditation practice. And I'm telling you, since I've been taking a hold of my identity, um money just flows, you know what I mean? Like when you are able to be yourself, that's when the money flows, you know. Accept yourself for your shortcomings and your humanity, but then get over it. And I've been getting over it, and I'm just like, ain't no way I'm sitting out here broke. Like ain't no way. It's a funny thing because when you're in a poverty, when you're in poverty, and like I've never been in poverty, even if I was in a poverty stricken place, like I always had my own money. Ladies, don't or not let me not do that because this is a message for anybody who wants to receive it. People, don't be in a situationship with anyone. I mean, anyone you meet that is not reciprocal in some type of way. Because when your back is against the wall, you take a L. You know what I mean? People take L's out here. People are taking L's, okay? Um, if you're not listening to the right stuff, you're going to be taking L's. If you got pride issues, you're going to be taking L's. Like, people are not utilizing YouTube how they should, especially certain types of people. Let me say that. Certain people are not taking time to make business connections while online because some people are not caught up mentally. They're like behind. So I'm talking to the behind people. If you behind, you need to catch on. You need to make yourself a brand in some type of way. You can't always rely on a job because people take your job, you know what I'm saying? And for your family's sake, you don't ever go without at least $10,000 saved up. And a lot of people would even, get scared with people saying like, if you ain't got $10,000, you messed up, bruh, because life is getting expensive. And and if you're not taking your money seriously or your brand or your person, when I mean my person, your image, yourself, your body, if you're not taking accountability for your person, you're gonna be SOL. Yeah. Like it's not even funny. And I'm blessed to be able on another side of life where I can be business oriented versus just talking about my ghetto baby daddy. So I really want to talk about money and connection with people. And the people I'm talking to are the behind people, behind mentally. You should not be still worrying about how big you are when there's all this stuff out here to get healthy. There's so many things you can do to be healthy. Nothing is wrong with being healthy. That doesn't mean you have to look a certain way. It just means you have to be healthy. I will always advocate for people being healthy. So if you don't like being healthy, please go ahead and sign off. Only got one person in here, so it'll be very apparent when it's just me talking. Because we need to be healthy. We need to catch up. There's a lot of people I know that just ain't caught up with the fact that you can make money all the time. All the time. So I had to put on my rich Negro shades. I'm just kidding. I found these in a Uber. that I was driving somebody around. They left in my back seat. But anyways, I am working. My update is I just found a job at a ranch, so I'll be a black girl on a ranch, and it's nice. I love it. I'll be getting paid to work there for a month to be around kids and cook in the kitchen and help in the kitchen. And I don't mind none of that. And I work with three Mexican girls, and I love that because I love Spanish. So just with being patient with my life, I'm getting blessed. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all are really watching me transform into the person I'm gonna be for the rest of my life. There's two people in here now. I love the start. I love the beginning part of this because um there's blessings in being online. Like I'm literally talking to people I don't know. It blows me every time. Like, but the thing about it is I like it at the same time because the people who's listening to me want to actually listen to me. Not just people I love, for example, they are so hard-headed, and sometimes it irks me when I can't get people to change for the better because I'm trying to change for the better and we're unequally yoked if you're not trying to change for the better. So a lot of people fall off, a lot of people unfollow, a lot of people. I don't really care about that. I just want to talk to the people that's feeling me right now. We're gonna start engaging it online. Like there's a lot of people that like to just watch. That's kind of weird. You should probably like say what's up. You know, like I think we should utilize and turn it up when it comes to utilizing the internet because I've made a lot of money already off the internet. That was before I wrecked my car though. Like in November when I got in that wreck and my life got to this point, I was getting there. I self sabotaged. So I want to teach people how not to self sabotage because that's really a thing. And I just can't wait to show y'all the cheat codes to life because if you listening to me, I'm gonna show you the cheat codes in real life. Like y'all watch me pray online that I get out of Atlanta and guess where I'm at? California. Far, far away from Atlanta that I can get. Like, I'm not going back to Atlanta unless I'm making money. You see me in Atlanta, just know I just made a hell of a lot of money. You see me in Atlanta, because I'm not about to be at the lower level with the peasants. No. Doing all the effery that goes on in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay? But I gotta go get my babies and I cannot wait to put out my courses because it's really hard for me to share people the type of relationship I have with God. Like it's hard for me because that is personal, but people need to have a relationship with God because this ain't no religion. I don't have no religion. I just believe in unity with people. And there's a universal good and there's a universal bad. And I like to like I'm not perfect, but I like to tend to stay on the good side of life. I suggest you want to stay on the good side of life because I've been on the bad side of life and it was like, okay, now what? Every time bad stuff happened, there was no the bad part about it was there was really little to no solution. But when you start getting on the good side of life and you got money in your pocket, I mean a decent amount, and you have kids and you don't have no dysfunction and hate and jealousy all crowding around you, that's what makes things differently. And you know what? I should be recording this, but luckily I am on live. So I guess I'm recording this because I really am passionate about what I'm talking about because I'm watching let me try to be professional. I'm going in a situation in my life where I am at a turning point of my maturity and my wisdom about how to live. And then when I see certain loved ones going the opposite way in life, because the older you get, the more urgent it should be that you want to get life correct, right? Right. Because when you start to understand life, you get in less problems, less financial, spiritual, mental, physical problems. So many people have all these problems And they be in better situations than me. Like I'm literally, like I am in the negative big time. Like we talking about 100,000 negative from zero income. But the way I understand life, I'm always able to make do with what I have and also be grateful for what I have because I feel like I feel like I'm a gorgeous girl. I feel like I take very good care of myself and that's why I'm gorgeous. Not because I've got a fake face or makeup. I'm gorgeous because I eat good. Understand? Like people got it messed up. You're not gorgeous just because you got your face done. You're not gorgeous just because your body's perfect. You're gorgeous from the inside first out. Because I swear, I can go, and I'm insecure about my body right now. But I can promise you that, like, I promise you, I promise you, any girl who got fake ass, fake titties, fake everything, I would be fine getting butt naked just like this. And I don't have the biggest breast. I don't have the biggest ass, but I got a big butt. I do have a big butt. I'm gonna show you that butt workout. But the thing about it isn't my body. It's the fact that I take care of what's inside of my body. And I think people need to stop really trying to get all these surgeries. Listen, let me tell you, disclaimer. I don't care what you do with your life. But if I can make a suggestion, because I don't think people give good advice. I think people give shitty advice and then some people take shitty advice. But I don't give shitty advice. I did lose a little weight. It's you know what? Let me take that back. I didn't lose weight. I started to tone up. I'm toned up. Like it's going down slowly. Thank you for noticing. Um but yeah, cuz like I'm the biggest I've ever been and it's uncomfortable for me. But once again, people look at me and be like, "Wait, you need to lose weight." Do do do. Yeah, I don't like being overweight and for me this overweight. I am 170. But when I had twins, I was 170. No, something's not adding up. I've always been thin and athletic, but and by the way, I need Drake. Y'all need to get Drake for me. Whoever know Drake, tell him Cosmic 9 LLC, hit me on the email. No, I ain't trying to fuck none of that crazy stuff. I want to do some business. I want to do some real business. I want an athletic apparel. That's what I want. I like athletic stuff. I'm coming into myself. You understand when you were F nigga free that you start to I can think now. I don't have the kids here with me. They're safe. They're everything. They daddy, he be mad at me, but he be all right. I love him. I'm just gonna say that regardless. I don't think it really no smoke there. He just mad because I'm not going to being broke. Sorry, not being broke. And now I'm in the country. There's some stuff that's going on in my life that's kind of uneasy, but it was not as uneasy as being with my baby daddy. So I do live in the middle of nowhere. My eyes, look at my eyes because I be wind blown because I'm in the goddamn mountains 24/7 and the wind just be like, and I be like, oh my God, my face, my eyes, my lips, my hair dry as hell. I can't be up here broke. Child, listen to me. This experience living in the mountains is trippy. It's trippy. Like, there don't be no black people here. And I see why. This mug trippy. I basically, all I do is camp and I walk miles and miles in the mountains like a weirdo. And there'll be rattlesnakes. And I just be out there enjoying my life and not being around stupid stuff. So I do enjoy that part because I stay in shape. But it's just like me, this being an everyday thing. Like this ain't no tourist attraction for me. Like I live in the mountains. It's just burning my eyes, and it's a fire too. And I'm just like, oh my God! It's just like it's snapping me out of the fact that I can never be in lack ever again. And I suggest that everybody who's following me right now, who's watching me right now, if you want to take this journey with me of not living in lack, please take the journey, you feel me? And you honestly, I'll give y'all a lot more free things than I would making y'all pay. And I put that on me. Like, well, as soon as I'm done with this, anybody who want to get my course, my first course, can get it for free, because I'm passionate about this. Like, some people be on here fake. Like, my homegirl was basically following a cult, because people don't know what good advice is, but I know what good advice is. So when she was telling me she spent thousands on this lady, I was like, and the lady was just such a, I'm telling you, she was such a fraud. And you know what, I ain't gonna say her name, because I might ruin her if I say her name. No, it ain't even like that. It's just like, I just don't agree with people who take advantage of people online and not have nothing that brings change into your life, that helps you, that motivates you, that make you feel love when you don't feel love, that make you feel gooey inside when you want to feel gooey inside. Hell, if you want to watch a murder, you can go ahead and feel that. But at the end of the day, you need to be moving forward in your thinking. You know what I'm saying? You need to be moving forward in your finances, in your family, in your relationship with God. Like, if you're not doing that, then you wasting your time. I've been on here 16 minutes, and I'm gonna get paid to be on here for 16 minutes. As anybody should, because everybody can do it. It's not that hard. But the thing is, you gotta be genuine. There's too many fake people. It's too many fake people. It's too many. It's too many. People aren't very genuine here. I'm just gonna say here. People are not genuine here, meaning people in society, out in the world where you gotta function to make your money, people are not very genuine. And I think the most genuine people come from the internet, because they are choosing to listen to you. You understand? I don't want nobody in my life ever again that's not here because they don't want to be here to talk to me. Like, for instance, me and the father of my kids, you know what I'm saying? And if you're in this type of relationship, please interact. Because I really want to, you have to heal from certain things in life before you can move forward. And I realized I let a lot of people in my life that just were not really non-reciprocal. They were very manipulative, and they just had a problem. They were basically antisocial, and there's a lot of people in this world that happen to be antisocial. And those people, you don't want to really deal with people who are antisocial, because they'll do manipulative stuff. They'll lie, they'll steal, they'll cheat. You feel me? You know, I got time for that. People call that narcissistic. I just call it life. Like, some people just don't, some people succumb to their trauma, and they're a victim from their trauma, but they don't understand that everybody goes through something. Everybody, rich, poor, black, white, you know, even if you're a frog, you get ran over by a car, that's unfair, you know what I'm saying? They don't even operate with, automobiles. So it's just like, everybody's going through something, and you're going to sit there and cry. I can't stand people like that. I'm sorry. Hey, listen, I'm not for everybody. You sitting there crying about your life 24/7, and then and some people get on my nerves when they don't make no change at all. Like, that's the type of person I am. I like forward thinking people. I like to be forward thinking. I don't like to be crucified, because I like to be forward thinking. I need to get around a new crowd of people. Right now, there's only two people in here. They are for me. They've been here for 19 minutes. So, you know what I'm saying? It could be the CIA, but hey, you know what I'm saying? They can watch me too, because I ain't doing nothing funny. I don't do funny style stuff. Like, that's another thing. People be on the internet doing funny style stuff, and then be mad when the police come. Like, you just messed up your bag, bro. No, YouTube is not gonna let you say and do everything. Like, that's kind of the point. Like, we need to do a lot more of policing what is on the internet. Keep that stuff cute. We be watching and feeding our babies crazy stuff. Like, no, you need to watch what your kids is watching. Like, until YouTube gets it to where people can't sneak crazy stuff on the internet. Like, once again, we are here to, I think what I want to call, so I got overcoming obstacles. If you want overcoming obstacles, my email is Cosmic 9 LLC. It is so dry out here because of this fire. I can't even. Child. Hold on, y'all. I love y'all for 1 second. Do y'all want to see where I'm at? This so country. Child, listen. Please like, share, subscribe. Because this is crazy. This is my bedroom. I made it cozy. Look how country this place is. Like, look at this. God. It's so I just find when I wake up, I just be like, interesting lifestyle. But I love it because it's to heal. It's a place to heal. It's not a place to be funny and flashy. It's a place to heal your soul. A lot of people like I really want to do a retreat out here. People come out of the city and they have a country ass experience. My stepmom put, if y'all know anybody in Northern California who wants somebody to decorate or design a household, look what my stepmom did. I gotta put my stepmom on. I love my stepmom. I love that white lady. I love her. She's a designer and she's a home designer, interior designer. That's what's called, interior designer. And maybe y'all can help me find someone who will pay her a lot of money to interior design because this is how she did it. They did the floor. They did the floors. I hope y'all watching this. Cause I'm gonna be like she's really good. I want to bless her because somebody in her life is having to be dragging her. Maybe it's just Satan. But anyways, this is what she did. She put this wood on it. She put the wood on it and then she drilled in the handles and she did this all by herself and she's doing this. She's doing this now and then, um so let's look outside. I need y'all to like, share, subscribe. I think that people need to see stuff like this because people be thinking that there's no way out of hell. Yeah, I mean, my eyes is burning like hell, but at least mainly everything out here is like natural and organic. This is the outside. They having a carnival down there. I went. It's so country. I should let y'all see that too. I'm gonna just let y'all see my life because it's crazy to me. Look at the flowers though. I love flowers. The flowers are amazing. So y'all know I have my other channel, um, the Cosmic Sphere. And this is gonna be showing y'all what I'm doing. This channel, but my other channel is gonna be more organized and thought out. But I just wanted y'all to see like there's a way out of being in anxiety and being in isolation. You gotta break out of isolation, even if you're on the inside. Like this gets uncomfortable for me, but I feel like the longer I stay on here and just work my way through these YouTube streets, I'm gonna just work my way through these YouTube streets, these social media streets, and I just want to make a positive impact. There's a lot of negative stuff going on, and it's honestly so overwhelming for me, the negativity, that I know that I could be genuine enough to make money online because y'all be fake, boy. Not y'all, not my viewers, but everybody hating on the kid. There's so many haters. There's so many. It's just like this is how we finna operate. We gonna, like for instance, when I'm going through my spiritual cleanse, I don't like I don't lay my edges. I literally make sure that I am in my natural state as much as possible when I'm trying to spiritually heal, because I don't think people who are constantly wear makeup and weave, you know what I'm saying, um, all the time, or always getting some fake stuff done to their body and thinking there's not going to be no repercussions for that. You know what I'm saying? I think that constantly being like that, not being in your right element or your natural element, just worrying about simple stuff like your edges being laid, even though it's hot as hell outside and I'm walking in the car. Like, I'm not about to do all that because I don't want to lose my edges. I like my edges, the little bit of edges I got. I want my edges. But I think it's powerful if you come out into the country and just be yourself. Like, don't worry about it. Don't overthink it. Just heal. Like, don't worry about bills. I literally, y'all, I have $0. I'm really 50,000, 100,000 in me debt. Like, and I don't care. And I never will. Ain't no way I'm gonna be a slave to some $100,000 debt with this goddamn government scamming us for everything. Like, it's something about money that you gotta have a disconnection about, or they gonna control you. You tithe to people. That's what you do. When you make money, you give it to the people who's working in higher places. Like, people be like, why the YouTubers? And I haven't made no money and like strictly from YouTube. I've made more money off just people cash happen and really respecting my truth. If you can't do that, I don't know what to tell you. Like, for real. Like, it's such a platform. I think YouTube deserves all of what it's doing. We got to be more grateful for things and stop being so nasty and like, just like, YouTube can do whatever they want. There was a time where I went to Facebook jail, YouTube jail. There was times I was violating codes and, you know what I'm saying certain stuff. So I don't do that no more. I make it about positivity, you know what I'm saying, so I can reap what I sow. And because I just been getting blessed and not even in no life changing, I'm not gonna downplay it and say my life has not changed in a life changing way. But of course, I just want $1 million in my account tomorrow. Like, that's really what I really want. But that's not realistic unless I worked that hard. I haven't worked $2 million point, and I'm planning on working hard. This is me working right here, just talking to you. This work. Um, and but in a way it's still a fulfilling type of work, meaning this is what I like to do. um I've cleansed people's souls behind closed doors, and then I was like, I need to broadcast this because I think there's just some spiritual cleansing that people can do where that they don't have to have anxiety and depression. Those two are some simple things to get rid of. I'm sorry, like, so many people talk about depression and anxiety, and I just be like, you can get rid of that, and you don't want to. So I don't understand. I'm not about to be all super sensitive. If you are obese, you need to lose weight. I'm gonna say that. People would think that I'm wrong for saying that, but all I'm saying is nobody is healthy obese. Nobody. And then when you're obese, you have issues with your health that affect everybody around you, and that's unfair. You know what I'm saying? There are some things that you can, give passes to, but overeating yourself is never good. I want to help those type of people make sure that they're healthy so that life is easier. You don't have so much, because people don't know that. Oh Lord, y'all! I hope nobody take my stuff because I know I'm like the only person really talking about this right now. And ooh, I'm telling y'all, I got a lot to say because I'm just gonna go out and say what I think. And in my opinion, it's not just an opinion. My opinion comes with some facts. Period. People be talking about their opinion. Nobody cares about your opinion. Like, we need to, like, opinion, you know what I'm saying? But if you have an opinion with some facts behind it, you deserve to capitalize that, because facts are facts, you know what I'm saying? Facts is you cannot be obese and overweight and live healthy. So I just understand the Lizzo movement. Like, I don't want to meet Lizzo. Sorry. I don't. I don't. I will be cordial if I ever seen Lizzo. Yes. Now I have zero people watching because people can't handle that. But there's some people that want to handle that. I'm for those people. So here we go. So I don't want to see Lizzo. I don't want to meet Lizzo. I don't. Why? Because it's like a blatant sin to yourself to get so big and then talk about depression and anxiety. Look at this, y'all. That's so pretty. It was a red. Anyways, I love my watch. Um. Oh, we got one back in the building. Hey, hey, baby. Hey, I'm talking about big people. I'm gonna try to be as nice as possible because I really don't mean it in a mean way, but I'm still gonna tell people like you need to get healthy. If you can find good, like me, I will give y'all some good recipes to be healthy. There's some people that's just making up stuff out here and y'all buying. That irks someone like me. So that's why I get on these airwaves, no matter how ghetto and no matter how much my is a laid. It'll be laid real soon when I start selling y'all diet books in real diet. We're not talking about killing yourself. We're not talking about the stuff that makes you sick. Everybody's different. Everybody's different, but everybody's the same. Stop. Like, you're in your feels. Everybody's different, but everybody who's a person, a human being, you typically function the same. Like, don't be dumb. Like, that's why it's so easy to sell certain stuff to people, because people think that people think they're so different. Okay, there's a universal way to do everything. There's a universal diet that is healthy for you always. Like, do y'all know how many organic eggs I've ate? I don't think y'all understand. I've been tripping off these eggs. That is really my downfall. These organic eggs out here, I'll show y'all a video soon. I did a video. It'll probably be on my other channel, the Cosmic Sphere. Let me enunciate my words. The Cosmic Sphere. And organic eggs, I'm talking about real organic eggs, are amazing. Like, I feel like that one girl. I love eggs. I love eggs. I feel like crazy. Like, I ain't never ate so many eggs. You know what? Another thing that gets rid of anxiety? Water. It's so weird. Like, people think they are so, like, broken and can't be fixed. You got anxiety. Drink some water. I'm not playing. This brings you down. Like, anytime I've ever done drugs, anytime I just felt like I was losing my mind, anytime I was panicking, stressed, I always drank water, bring me to earth. Like, I was just like, woo! Like, water and earth, it makes sense. Like, ground yourself with some water. Stop being so dehydrated. You don't know how many people. I lived in a lot of places. I met a lot of people. I used to live in Houston, Texas. I used to live in Colorado. I used to live in Los Angeles. I used to live I'm from Kansas City. And, hold on. I don't know why I can't see, because I guess I'm retarded, but I can't see. Oh, there we go. I will help you get your diet in order, and I will do some sessions with you free if you want to connect. My email is cosmic9llc@gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? You're going to really, really, the thing about dieting is If you gonna do my diet workouts, because I'm serious about it, you're gonna have to do exactly what I told you to do, because that is reason why people don't lose the weight. They do too much snacking on accident, because it is gonna be a pain process. When you diet, it's a pain element to it. That's why a lot of people are out of shape, because there's a pain element to it when you are unhealthy and you're getting into being healthy. You know what I mean? And I just want to merge spirituality, because we're all spirits, and science, which is the science of the diet, and put it together. That's what I want to do. Like, I always, because let me tell you, when you are dieting, it hurts. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. So my thing is, I don't want nobody who's not really ready to spiritually hurt to get to what they need to get. And dieting hurts. Like, do not think that's something that's why people pay people to keep them on track, because a lot of people don't have the wherewithal, the capacity, or the willpower to get through, to get results. And that's anything really in life. That's why so many people are typical. I'm not talking to typical people. I'm not typical. My crowd will probably always be small. I don't know, but it'll be beneficial. I only need one billionaire in this motherfucking room. Like, one billionaire can fuck with me. I'm good. Like, hello, one billionaire. We just need 1 billion. We need 1 billion, and I'm good. Like, I only need so many people wanting the truth, wanting to be, not typical. People are so boring. Ugh, like, Jesus Christ. Like, I'm just like, all this, I just be bored. Like, I'm just been recently, not recently, because I like the people in this town, as small as it is. It's not boring here. But when I was thinking about all the people in Atlanta, all the people in Los Angeles trying to make it, and they were so typical and boring to me. Like, unless I really, unless you remember me as engaging with me, and I like was attracted to you, probably sexually, because I'm shallow. I have to be sexually attracted to you to talk to you. Like, I need to find you attractive, is what I'm trying to say. You could throw in a sexually attractive if you want to. But like I said, people in the big cities be typical. That's why it's so crazy when people come there to try to get on, and they get they heartbroken because they don't ever get on, because they don't see how typical they are. Like, you're so typical. Like, we're looking for star talent. We're not looking for you typicals. Like, what the fuck? You're not getting on being typical, bro. You're gonna be a consumer and not a producer if you want to be mad typical. I'm not here to be typical. I'm not typical just by not having my goddamn edges laid. Like, what the hell? Not that I won't. Oh, trust me. When I am not when my bank account is not typical, because it's max, it's beyond, it's bum typical. My bank account. That's the only thing about me typical right now. The only thing, and that's easy. Once you get past the fear of life, you stop being so typical. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just at a place where I don't f with typical people. I don't want to be typical. And like recently, this new moon has shown me the typical, and I'm around only typical people right now. I'm around typical. I can't stand typical. I really am like losing my mind out here, because like, I need to be around elevated minds, like people mad typical, you know what I'm saying? And I be in the house with it. Like, oh no, can't live with typical. If I can go outside and be with typical, I can't be inside with typical. So I want people to stop being typical. Like, for instance, I mean, there were so many people. God was just like, you gotta delete them. Like, just erase everybody. Like, stop contacting everybody. Like, stop, because you're getting frustrated because you want to be in a situation that is not what the situation is right now. Right now, I'm dry. My eyes are burning. Like, my eyes are burning. Like, don't you see my eyes, y'all? My eyes are burning because I could feel the fire outside. Did you hear what I said? It's burning outside. It's so dry. And I'm when I mean by burning, I mean there's a fire. Not just it's hot. It's a fire. Like, what the hell? Like, literal hell. Like, and then my stepmom don't be having no bottled water. I be dying. I'm getting out of here. If I'm gonna be here, I got to be put up. This crazy. My eyes are burning out my head. I'm trying to be on live. I can't even be serious as I want to be. Like, I really want to teach y'all something, but my eyes, my throat, my mouth, my insides, and my lungs are burning. Y'all think these California fires are funny? That's just happening. Things are burnt to the ground on some biblical type stuff. Like, millions of miles of mountain trees burnt up to a crisp. They gotta let go of the farm animals. They're gonna be smoked barbecue. We can pretty soon, hell's gonna be a feast after all the hell going loose, because we gonna pick up, all the chicken from the burning, forest fires, and all the horses and the rabbits and the bears. We just gonna start eating. See. I'm gonna be set up because I'm not gonna be in Atlanta. I'm gonna be where, regardless of the meat supply, I'm gonna have some meat. It's so many deer. They be right there ready to attack me everywhere I go. There's a deer everywhere, and they're not scared of you. Y'all, my life is just, how can I put this on a TV show? My life stay on some stuff that I'm like, I need to show people this, because this is not, everywhere I walk, I have to walk everywhere, y'all. Everywhere I walk, there is a lurking deer. I'm not playing. It's a lurking deer. What kind of... Child, listen. Like I said, don't be typical. Stand your ground. Okay, let's count together. Pinky ring till I get a wedding ring. So, don't be typical. Stand on your 10 toes. Make a decision is what I call it. These are the things that we're going to go over so you can get out of being typical. Number one, don't be so typical. Like, you're boring. Okay? Then, what I say? We got to keep up with this. Don't be typical. Stand on your 10 toes. I forgot. Stand on your 10 toes. 10 toes down. Decide today. Decide that you're going to... Listen, we ain't got to say we're going to be millionaires. For some reason, people get really weirded out about talking about being a millionaire. Being a millionaire is not typical. So, we're not going to be typical. We're going to make $1 million, okay? So, that's the third thing. Don't let the topic of being a millionaire freak you out or make you click off, or you should want to be a millionaire. Everybody's not a millionaire. Well, that's on you. Log off. You don't want to be a millionaire, log off. Like, I want to be a millionaire. Stay tuned if you want to be a millionaire. Who don't want to be a millionaire? I think those are typical people. Typical people don't want to be a millionaire. That is crazy to me to say that out your mouth. That means you're rejecting $1 million. To me, when you say, I don't want to be a millionaire, I think I need to get away from you. If you say you do not, I feel like that's like God handing you $1 million and you saying, I don't want this. Like, why? You don't have to sell your Kuda cat. You don't got to sell your ping. You don't have to. God just gave you $1 million and you just said you don't want it. So I'm a rep. So that goes to the fourth thing. That goes to the fourth thing. Watch your mouth. Lord Jesus, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Watch what you say. Be quiet. I had to learn this the hard way, and I still have an issue with it. As you can see, I'm talking 45 minutes. But this time, I'm talking because I'm a prophet. I'm not just going to say anything to anybody, and that's something I learned because I just had to cut off like 3 people that I really do love, but I just can't stand their ass. Like, I was just like, bro, whatever, bro. You might get the red, you might get a reply, but I don't have much for you unless you got some money, because you just bring too much drama. And this new moon really was an emotional one for me because it was just so much effery going on. And then what I can't deal with is people who fly off at the mouth. Like, what I mean by fly off at the mouth is that you ain't got no facts by what you saying. It's negative. You know what I'm saying? It just don't make sense to listen to people who's cussing at you, disrespecting you, why would you deal with people talking to you any type of way, treating you in any type of way, and then they be in your life tomorrow? I don't understand that. I'm not that person. If you are that person, you're typical. You can go ahead and exit left, exit right, exit left. This is you can go ahead and exit. Like, I'm telling you, like, that is not the type of people you want around you. You want to be real. You want to be honest. You tell people and see who fall off if you can't be honest. See who fall off when, I'm telling you, see who fall off when you can't be honest. And I've only fell out with people because I was being honest. Like, and I'm talking about genuinely honest. I'm not talking about bullshit because I want to be an asshole type of honest. No, we're not talking about that. We talking about there's love in what I'm saying. You just might like it. You just not my number. You might not like it. Damn. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm burning. My throat is burning from the fire. Like, for real. So please forgive me for like not being articulate. This is crazy because I'm literally trying to start a business while there's a fire outside burning my everlasting vocal cords. Like, damn, my tongue is numb because it's so dry. Tourist? What do you mean by tourist? I don't get it. Oh yeah, I'm definitely acting like a tourist. That's funny. What is that? I don't I don't know if you're making a joke. I don't know because it's over text and you not really articulating what you mean. Gosh. Yo, California is literally was on fire and is on fire. Like, man, God. I remember every time when there was a fire in Los Angeles, like, and this is to get off the topic of the 4 reasons that what we need to do, but hey, I'm freestyling this bit. But in Los Angeles, I could always tell when there was a fire close by because, like, my sinuses would be just so jacked up. I would lose my voice for months at a time. I used to lose my voice for months at a time because the fire in Los Angeles. I'm just like, I can't live. I'm just too bougie, you feel me? Like, period. I need to be inside right now. I mean, not right now, but like, as far as driving a car, like, I can't just be walking there where like it's too dry. I don't even have no money for water. So I had to finesse an old dude to get some water. Oh my God. Like, that's how poor I am. But the only thing is I got a job. Finally, I got a job and I'm about to work at a campsite. So I'm excited. I really am. I'm excited. Like, I'm gonna be outside and be working. I'm gonna pray that I can get a car soon. That's what I'm trying to get. That's what I'm saving up for. That's why I want y'all to follow what I'm doing as far, because I'm literally like trying to do the same thing. Like, I'm trying to build my God dang. I'm sorry, y'all. No, I don't know. I think I know. I'm not sure because I'm just talking through you through text. So I don't know if I get it or not. So that's why I'm not telling you, because I don't know if I get it. But basically, I am like unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? The the most healthiest parts of me are my spirit. Look at my eyes. That is so stupid. I literally had put some red eye and cleanse my eyes, and it's still burning. But I'm unhealthy, and that's part of the reason why like this fire is kicking my ass. But nobody can tell that I'm unhealthy because I have above average body build, I feel. But I'm telling y'all, I'm unhealthy in that I want y'all to take a journey with me to get healthy and drink water. And like the parts of me, like, I want this gone. I want this to be gone. I want to see the inner thigh again. I want the inner and outer to go in some. My ass probably not going nowhere. My ass probably not going nowhere, but I have like cellulite. I have cellulite. When I get bigger, my knees lock in. Um, but shoot, I don't know. I had did some. I was lifting some weights, and I'm telling you, right up here, it feels so crazy. It feels crazy. I'm like, I can't wait to show y'all how to do this, because if you don't stop being typical and get into working out, you don't have to go to the gym, but you gonna sit there and not do no push-ups. That's so typical. Like, I'm sorry, no. Let me tell you another reason why I'm saying this, because that is really a lot of people's problems. They got anxiety. There's a gazillion people on this earth that got anxiety because they refuse to work out. Number one. And number two, they refuse to drink water or eat healthy. Yes, you're going to have anxiety and depression. So go ahead and sign up. Like, typical. You typical if you sign up. If you sign your life on the dotted line to anxiety and depression when you can be at home fixing that instead of crying like there's nothing you can do, well, I'm going to go to the doctor and they're going to put me on pills. I'm like, good luck with that. I'm trying to tell you I'm trying to tell you that stuff from the doctor is as good as, I don't even know if I can say this word, but a street drug name that I will not repeat on YouTube to try to censor myself. But some of these drugs that y'all getting from the pharmaceuticals is the same drugs on the street. So good luck with your anxiety and stuff. Like, if you want to take them pills that are losing their mind right now. They're losing their mind. They're not the same person. They are another person. I can't even mess with them because they so crazy. Like, so if you don't want to just drink water and stop being absolutely lazy, then I just don't know what to tell you. Like, you have to work out. Back before we had all this convenient stuff, people used to walk from Atlanta to California. Don't you understand that? So if your body is literally meant or designed to walk miles and miles and days for days, and you won't get up not one time out of the year to go work out, that's crazy to me. That's no excuse. That's nah. I literally walked. Like I think I showed y'all, but I walked all into the mountains. Do you understand? Like from right here, that mountain looks big, but then when you on it, you know what I'm saying? When you on a mountain, you don't realize you going like way up in elevation. Like are you kidding me? Like I be walking miles in the mountain as a regular person for fun. I walk in the mountains with the rattles. I'm trying to tell you, the rattlesnakes, the spiders, the eagles, the hawks. I'm up there with them, and then people at McDonald's constantly and crying about anxiety and scrolling and not being nothing and not being and making nothing of themselves. I'm not talking to those people. Those people are typical. Those people aren't gonna like me anyway. You got too much going on. You try to pick me apart. You know what I'm saying? Those people are typical. People who try to pick people apart are typical. I don't listen to them. They don't listen to me. Apparently, they like to watch me, but they don't want to listen to my advice to better their life and be like, dang, this person actually helped me. Like, thank you. They rather be like, she don't know what she talking about. Who she thinks she is. I think I'm me. I think I'm genuine. I think I love myself. I think I love my kids. I think I love my family. I think I know myself. I think I know God. What? What else you want to know about the kid? Like, what do you want to know? You know what I'm saying? People be online really tearing people down. I don't got time for that. You ain't gonna like me. Oh well, bro. Oh well, sir. Oh well. Oh well. You gotta be okay with people not liking you, because I promise you, somebody's gonna like you. Somebody is going to like you. Like, there's, like, I don't know if y'all know who Kelly Stamps is, but she got a million followers. She got a million followers off being really cheesy. Oh, thank you. I have not been a model. Um, I really, really am still uncomfortable in front of this camera. So being a model would be overwhelming, but I've heard that a lot, that I should be a model. Maybe I should be a model, but right now I feel big. I really don't feel like a model. I'm really in some like dry shit, like my eyes burning. Like this is not model-esque right now. But thank you for seeing the best in me. God, I feel dry. I feel crusty. I feel like I'm pushing. I feel like the only reason I'm on here rambling is because my soul is so tired of being broke. Like I'm making YouTube I'm making something my income. Ain't no way I'm running my mouth no more for free. Like when I go in public, just know I'm not talking. I'm not talking. I don't feel like talking. I don't feel like talking. I probably feel like drinking. That's my vice. It's one of my vices. Teasing folks. I don't like to really have a lot of sexual intercourse with people, but I like to be sexual. I like to be sexual with people. I don't like to actually have sex with people. Nah, that shit's played. I want a husband. I want a husband. I want a husband and possibly a girl toy. A girl toy. Ain't no real lesbianism. It's just like I like women to be pretty. I like them in my face when they're pretty. I like women. Never said that out loud on camera, but here we go, right? We're out here. We in these streets. We in these YouTube streets. I like women to a certain extent, you know. I'll just say that. Like I ain't never done no lesbian stuff, but I think women are an art. I love the way women are. I'm a woman advocate. I am a woman before I'm black. Sorry. Oop, just got a couple less followers. I am a woman before I'm black, so don't play that card. Um, and I'm so excited to cause I'm really stretching myself right now. Like I've been uncomfortable this whole time, and I'm still trying to record what I'm about to make into courses because I really want to give you a lot of them for free, but I want y'all to want them. Therefore, when I add myself and I add my services, I only give people stuff for free who hit me up. I'm not about to just, hey, you know what I'm saying? You don't really want this, but I'm going to give it to you. I'm not about to waste my time. No, that's not the. I want people who really want to change in the spiritual, like the spiritual realm, where you really care about generational wealth and you really care about each other and you really care about yourself. And the reason why I'm passionate about this is because I really got dragged by people who look like me. Like, people who look like me were very, like, hateful, and I didn't ever understand that, because all I wanted to do was love, make some money, build each other up, build our kids up, set our kids up. And I just got, like, everything took from me. Like, people would just take. People take. People don't want to work for it. People want to be jealous, and and then the person who typically might be blindsided by how people are typically, um you end up in a place where you don't have nothing, and that's not the life I'm gonna live. You're right. Ain't no way. I've been a loyal person, an honest person, a loving person, and you gonna take from me and humiliate me and talk down and bad about me. Like, who do, like, and then I end up with nothing. I really think this is the time God is finna skyrocket me, because I'm not tolerating nothing typical. How can you lose if you not tolerating nothing typical? I'm not tolerating it. Like, when I first came down, I'll give you an example how I'm not tolerating typical. That sounds like something I need to write down. Not tolerating typical. Um, because, like, I came here, boom, I have to get my kids up. That's very upsetting for me, but I'm also not typical, so I'm gonna get my kids soon. So I'm gonna hold myself to it. I'm gonna be responsible, and I'm gonna get my kids soon. And then I went out on faith, no money, and some people bought my ticket to come out here to California. Then I'm looking at the people in the household being typical, and then also they're wanting me to be typical by being around it, and then not even that, like, want me to go work at Taco Bell. Like, thank you, you know what I'm saying? I'm very grateful for the offer. I'm not working at Taco Bell. Nah. And a lot of people would think that's irresponsible. The typical people think that's irresponsible. The typical people think, oh, you should do whatever to get your kids. You should get in there. You should go and work at Taco Bell and work for all these hours, and then you're not going to get your kids until you're 60. Because the pay rate ain't, like, it don't make no sense to work for that type of pay rate when I know I need thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. That doesn't even make sense. For me to even get my kids, I need thousands of dollars. Like, what are you talking about? Taco Bell. So I decided to decline, and then I was like, God, I started praying. I was like, God, please. Like, I'm telling you, and you have real faith in something that is higher than you, stuff just started moving. So I prayed. I was like, please, God, like, you know my heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm being as patient as I can. I'm dodging negative people, trying to keep my drinking problem to a minimum. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I'm just like reading the Bible, reading things that are positive, staying in positivity. Then all of a sudden, a job came in where I work on a campsite in the kitchen for a X amount of money that might give me a down payment somewhere on a car. So that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I've been broke. I mean, my phone probably gonna be off tomorrow. Like, for real. Jade Stone 9, if you wanna help me out. But anyways, but the fact of the matter is, because I was patient and didn't rush to work at no Taco Bell and wasn't typical and didn't settle, and worked on my business, you know what I'm saying? Worked on blogging, vlogging, or whatever. I got the most ideal situation because now I can get up out of here for a month. So right there, I said I wasn't finna be here to be typical. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out. Can't be around nobody typical. And then I went to a non-typical job, which was camping. Like I'm basically camping. I'm getting paid to camp. I love it. It's like a resort for kids. You know what I'm saying? It's for the LA kids to have a country experience. Like these are the rich kids that parents care about them. Basically, like this is where I'm going. I'm going to where the rich kids, like people or their environment. Like these are only white people. Oh Lord, Christopher, that's a you spicy for asking that. You really that's crazy. No, he's not. Ain't that sad? That's really another that's really truly another topic because I'm not trying to I just been having a lot of conversation right there. I'm sensitive about that right now. So I'm not going. What Christopher asked was, y'all, and I'm not going to answer it right now, but I will answer it. I mean, I answered it, but I'm not going to elaborate. Is what I'm trying to say. He asked me, was my dad helping me at all? That's what he asked, and I'm saying I'm not gonna respond. I mean, elaborate to that right now. But the thing is, that's neither here nor there. Honestly, like that's not. I don't really care about that. Like I I really have trust in God. Like when you have trust in a higher power, you like nobody can't really fall short. Nobody can't do nothing to me that's really gonna harm me because I'm in control, you know what I'm saying, of my life. That's why I'm telling y'all about even though like I didn't jump and jump on an opportunity to work at a place that's gonna make me feel uncomfortable, you know what I mean? I waited, even though it meant be late on my probation, be late on my phone bill, be late on anything. Hell, lotion, fucking red eye. I can't afford red eye. So even though people would think that's irresponsible, it's not irresponsible because I understand math and I understand science and I understand that working at Taco Bell is not gonna get me nowhere fast. Nowhere. Nowhere. Because inflation will eat that up. Like what the hell? They gonna eat that little check up. A goddamn I'm not even gonna be able to get no bottle of water because it's gonna be $8. The fuck? Oh shoot, child, my eyes burning. Hold on. Let me read what this person's saying. Yes. Yeah. I was a good 400-meter runner, but I hate 400-meter run. Baby, I don't know how old you are, but I am 30 years old. I'm not going back to running nowhere. Thank you though. Good suggestion, but I would never go. I didn't never like track. I was just good at track. I would never go after track. Never. And I hate the 400-meter run. Hate it. That's the worst one. Because you have to be fast and you have to have endurance. And I didn't feel like doing all that. Though I never came last for I always came I always came first or second in the 400-meter run. But baby, my bones, my back, my where I had got a C-section, I can't run like that ever again. My body is done with that type of strenuous. I could play basketball. I'll play basketball. I'll go pro in basketball. But the thing about it is I can't leave my kids for too much longer. No. So the thing is, if I'm gonna go pro in basketball, I would have to have like I'm trying to move to Redding. It's a place called Redding. It's an hour away from Susanville, California. I'm trying to go to a place called Redding, and It's about 2 hours west. And it's, not ghetto. It's not too much going on. It's a bigger size city. So I'm trying to get a house there. If I can get a house, a nice apartment, move my kids there, have a nanny, and then I won't, and I'm talking about a real nanny. I'm talking about I need two nannies to stay with the kids and like grow with them and be their family. And I want to be able to pay them nice amount of money. And then I would start traveling more. But I'm not about to leave my kids in Atlanta. I'm not playing. I don't play about my kids. No. We're not playing. That's why I'm healing. That's why I'm spiritually healing. Do you think it's easy being this crusty out here? Like eyes burning out your head, throat burning, just for fun. Like, I'm getting my children. I'm starting my courses. Yeah. And I just want people to follow things that are healthy for them. Like, because I had got I had got a personal training certificate, and I was a personal trainer in Los Angeles. And I had gotten my feelings when people started getting online being personal trainers, because I remember I was like one of the ones who made it a job to like personal train people without a certificate. I was like one of the first people who was like, I ain't getting no certificate. People are going to trust me or not. You know what I'm saying? And the people who trusted me with their diet and their body never got hurt. And I always made people sign a waiver. That's the only thing see, I knew there's flaws in the system, and I always found out how to work the system. That's how a lot of other races get on, because they know how to work the system. Certain people don't work the system and get mad because they have to do everything by the book, and it's slow, and they just slow, and they just typical, and it's just boring. Like, dang, you boring. Like there's some things that aren't breaking the law that is still legal and expedient. Just in case you didn't know, like, you can make legal money fast, like very fast, like even faster than funny money. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you need to understand how to work the system. So you're gonna have to have a slow job. That's why when people be like, "Oh, I got a good job," ooh, so many typical people will say this: "I got a good job. I know I'm making more money than you, but I also know that I can make, like, I could be broke for 4 months and then land a fucking $10,000 deal that will blow your little paycheck out of the water." Like, you don't know math. People be like, there's so many righteous people who think they're like so much better than certain people who understand money. I get money. It just takes a little longer to get it because it's more money than you're gonna make in 2 weeks. So it's just so funny how people be, and I be humble. Like I said, I haven't had no money for a little minute. But there's been time where I'll be patient in life and humble in life. Take a deep breath, be crusty, not have everything, you know, right there when I'm trying to spiritually grow, and then all of a sudden $20,000. People who are typical can't just get $20,000 to arrive. Like, they just can't do it. They just can't do it. I'm not for the typical. Don't tolerate typical. Don't be such a hater. You know what I'm saying? Support people you think you like. You know what I'm saying? Get to know people you like. Hey, if you don't like them, unfollow them. Leave them alone. Do. You know what I'm saying? But it's just too many haters. Like I'm telling you, I'm not doing social media because I want to be liked. I want to be understood. I don't want to be. I don't want to be liked. I want to be understood. I hope you understood. That's another course that I wanted to oh my god, this is so ghetto. Why it's not charging? Alright, maybe that's the time that I need to go and start making these courses. Because like that's another thing in life, you know what I'm saying? Oh my god. I was getting to the message. Wow. Well, if it don't work, then it don't work. But like I said, if you mess with people, you should, reach out to them, support them, this and that. I always do. I always did. That's why I'm in this position, because there were so many people that were non-reciprocal as hell. And you don't, if you don't like my content, don't buy it. You know what I'm saying? If you like it, buy it, support it, interact, because there's a certain group of people in the United States who are so antisocial, and that's why they're broke. Dang, stop being typical. Broke is typical. Broke is easy. Broke should smack you. Sound like some of you folks. Broke should smack you, like, for real. Broke should smack you. Like, broke smack me. I wasn't exempt from broke smacking me for being mad typical, and you know what I'm saying? Broke is an OG. Broke is an OG. Broke gonna break you. For in this season where people are like really can't sustain in their lifestyle, broke is whooping their ass, boy. Broke was whooping my ass. Broke is whooping my ass. But the thing about it is, I'm not typical, and I can make $20,000 in a month, or whenever it comes. Like whenever I'm putting myself in that alignment, because you got to be putting yourself in an alignment to make a certain amount of money. But you also have to be spiritually healthy. You gotta be, your physical gotta be healthy, your mind gotta be healthy to receive $20,000 out of nowhere. Do you think that you can make $20,000 out of nowhere? Anybody? Don't be typical. Can you make $20,000 right now? Because if you say you can't, or feel like you can't, or you got that, because what I realize with people who have anxiety about money, you start talking about money, they start having a mini panic attack. I'm about to get off of here. I gotta go pee.